Craig Ventresco and I play songs from the 1890s through the 1930s. We live stream on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram 6 days a week. Most days we play at 8 p.m. On Fridays we don't play at all, and on Sundays we play at noon instead of 8. Did I cover it? Is that it? We live stream from our kitchen in San Francisco. Wow. Howdy from beautiful New Mexico. Howdy to you. What are your sunrises and sunsets like in New Mexico? What are they like? Do you take pictures of them? I've become really obsessed with sunrises and sunsets, though I'm not able to see the sunrise as that happens in the middle of the night. But the sunset, I can appreciate. Well, Craig and I are going to play some music. I almost forgot. Let's do My Sumarin Girl. And I'll play the Wilkie guitar, which will be really fun because it'll be in a strange key for me.
Hello. Hooray. Hello. I can't read any of this, but thank you for joining us. I'll read. I promise to read it later.
They are amazing. Ooh, they're amazing. Yeah. So in winter, they're amazing in San Francisco. And in summer, they're good. They're never like bad. Thanks so much for having a plectrum. You are so
kind.
patient. Obliging.
Yeah.
Jimmy from Ray saw the place, still me running like the lovers there. With funny style all the while, saw him win and get his lady fair. That goes for me, then said he, wait and see, I'm going to make her care. I will make dreamy eyes with low mournful sighs and baby stare. In Sunday best he got dressed and went down beneath her balcony. He said, my dear, come here, jump on down, don't let your father see. Your name is Flo, still I know, soon your room you're going to be to me. Oh, come leave your old cheek, can't you hear me speak so tenderly? You're my lovely Debbie Hahn, you're all my dreams made in one. On my face with loving eyes, you think of dolls on Arabian Nights, might soon your room. Say that you hear my pleading croon. I'll just like the signs upon the mogul cigarettes. I will show you love and light you never will forget. If you come along, my Sumarin girl. Flo raised the sash, saw her match, and below and only laughed at him. You song, and I guess you must be drinking gin. That Eastern stuff is a bluff, and I think your mind is growing dim. Your new loving game is awfully tame. Your chance is slim. Still, oh, those attaboys had some noise down below on their Eastern flat. Now they're passe in every way, everyone is just an acrobat. They do not know how to show loving ways, they must take off their hat. Oh, don't stop, come on, sing. That way down east thing you had so pat. Silmaroon, Silmaroon, you're my lovey-dovey heart, you're all my dreams made of wine. Silmaroon, Silmaroon, when my face with loving eyes, you'll think of those Arabian nights, the night Silmaroon, Silmaroon, save us to hear my bleeding through. I just like the signs upon the mogul cigarettes. I will show you loving that you never will forget. If you come along, my Siberian girl. That song to figure out how to play it, but so sometimes it takes a minute to figure it out. If it sounds like if it sounds like I'm playing really badly, I'm just wait till I figure it out a little bit. It's like I have to give myself a chance to figure it out a little bit sometimes, especially on other instruments. Especially on like cello and vibes and stuff.
Okay.
I do. I need to explain myself. I need to explain myself. It's like I feel like I hit some clams. I hit a lot of clams. Like I'm not afraid to hit clams, but I think it like looks really bad because I sound really bad when I hit the clams. But I figure it out. It just takes me a minute. Okay. Whoa!
That was Arabia.
You be quiet now. Alright. Thought it was a ghost.
Our appliances are acting up again.
Alright, so we got a request for whispering. Darling, Darling, I've got something. Hey, Craig, can you scoot back? Because you're like so far in front of the microphone. Thank you. Thank you. Here we go. Darling, I've got something to tell you. And it's worth my listening to. Put your little head on my shoulder. So that I can whisper to you.
Navajo. Navajo.
Should I tune my... This dapper dude of Jacksonville is a Jasper nicknamed Sandy. Sorry. This dapper dude of Jacksonville is a dapper dude named Sandy. This dapper dude of Jacksonville's got a gal they call Randy. She's long, tall, sealskin brown, with a loose and careless way. If you ask Sandy about Randy, this is what he's gonna say. There ain't no gal as sweet as Mama Randy. Why, that's candy. It's just a big round ball of bitterness. When you taste those lips of sugar, sweetheart, boy, I say, you'll fall down at her feet and weep. Oh, why the whole world's jealous of me and my Randy. I'm her dandy. I'm only waiting for a time when the village bells will chime. Is that alright? 'Cause I bought the wedding band from the expensive jeweler man for Randy. That gal of mine, street to cheap. Jasper down in Jacksonville is a rival of old Sandy. They give the town of Jacksonville for the hand of Miss Mirandy. No matter who you are and how many hearts you've won, but if a Sandy comes around Randy, your hash is done. 'Cause there ain't no gal as sweet as my Randy. Why, that's candy. It's just a big round ball of bitterness. When you taste those lips of sugar, sweet home, I say, you fall down at her feet and weep. I say the whole world's jealous of me and my Randy. I'm her dandy. I'm waiting for the time when the village bells will chime. That will rhyme. I bought the wedding band from the expensive jeweler man from Randy. That gal of mine. I say there ain't no gal as sweet as Mama Randy. My candy is just a big round ball of bitterness. When you taste those lips of sugar, sweet old boy, I'll say, I fall down at her feet and weep. I girls jealous of me and my variety, 'cause I'm her daddy. I'm only waiting for the when the village bells will chime, that'll ride my bond of wedding band from the expensive jeweler man for the Randy and Cowboy.
All the girls I ever knew were dancers. Well, there was not a step that I could do. Still each night some girl would take me to the ball, and then she'd make me sit and watch her dance the whole night through. All the wise guys laughed at me, they said I was a boob, and I must admit that I looked like it at the ball. I was a rube. But after the ball was over, I had the time of my life. At the hall, at the ball, I would sit all alone, but every night the gals would fight to take me home. There were millions of faults with my foxtrot and waltz. How I'd slip and I'd trip was a crime. Why, the teacher threw me out of dancing school, but how I'd shine in any vestibule. After the ball was over, why, the ball started rolling for me. No one ever knew why I would always go to every ball around the town. I would see the couples swaying while the orchestra was playing, and on my face I never wore a frown. At the ball it looked as though I didn't have a friend, but I wasn't blue 'cause I always knew I would get them in the end. After the ball was over, I had the time of my life. In the hall, at the ball, I would sit all alone, but every night the gals would fight to take me home. I had millions of faults with my foxtrot and waltz. How I'd slip and I'd trip was a crime. Why, when I danced I could never keep in step, but in a taxi I was always full of pep. After the ball was over, well, the ball started rolling for me. At the ball, at the hall, I would sit all alone, but every night the gals would fight to take me home. Why, I couldn't keep in step, but in a taxi I was always full of pep. They'd leave me flat upon the dancing floor, but in the parlor one would always cry for more, 'cause after the ball was over, the ball started rolling for me. after the ball was over.
All right. How about a sleigh ride? Oh, how about sleigh ride? Or is that too new? Sleigh ride. Yeah, we
I don't
never.
play sleigh
I don't
ride.
know that one. I sort of know the way it goes.
I used to buy 78s from that guy's son, who wrote Sleigh Ride.
Oh. Wow.
Hi, John. I don't think it actually was a parody. It was an actual pop song called After the Ball Was Over. I wouldn't call it a parody because it wasn't really based more than slightly on After the Ball. I can find out who wrote that for you. Hi, Paul Scavarda. Winter? Well, it is winter.
I don't
Winter.
care how
Oh,
long
the
you're.
song Winter. We don't play winter.
I don't care how long you're gone. Don't care how long you stay. Good kind treatment. Bring you back someday. Someday, baby. You ain't gonna worry my mind anymore. So I switched to A. Oh, that wind, that old chilly breeze comes blowing through your leafy deeds. Someday, babe, you ain't gonna worry my mind anymore. If you don't quit betting that the dice won't pass, it'll send you home on your yes, yes, yes. Someday, baby, you ain't gonna worry my mind anymore. It ain't but one thing, give the man the blues. Ain't got no bottoms in his last pair of shoes. Someday, baby, you ain't gonna worry my mind anymore. I tell all the people in the neighborhood, you're no good woman, you don't mean no good. Someday, baby, you ain't gonna worry my mind anymore. Don't care how long you're gone, don't care how long you stay. Good kind treatment, bring you back someday. Someday, baby, you ain't gonna worry my mind anymore. Oh, that rain, old chilly breeze, blowing through your DVD. Someday, baby, you ain't gonna worry my mind anymore. You don't quit betting, dice don't pass. I send you home on your yes, yes, yes. Someday, baby, you ain't gonna worry my mind anymore. It ain't but one thing, give a man the blues. Ain't got no bottom on his last pair of shoes. Someday, baby, you ain't gonna worry my mind anymore. I tell people in the neighborhood, you're no good woman, you don't mean no good. Someday, baby, you ain't gonna worry my mind anymore. called Someday Baby. Oh, thanks for the encouragement. I don't know. That one, I'm not super, like, familiar with exactly how to sing it, but thank you. Yeah, Sleepy John Estes. I don't know if he wrote it, but he probably wrote it, yeah. What's going on?
I was thinking about something to
What are you thinking of playing?
Goodbye blues. Birdies are singing every old thing in tune. Goodbye blues. Nothing but laughter morning and afternoon. I saw some roses in a store, and so I'm going where there's more. So goodbye blues. I'll be a rover, I'll be in clover soon. I'm Alabama bound. There'll be no heebie-jeebies hanging round. Just gave the meanest ticket man on earth all I'm worth, so I can lay my tootsies in an upper berth. Just hear that choo-choo hound. That means that soon I'm gonna cover ground, and then I'll holler so the world will know. Here I go, I'm Alabama bound. I can hear that choo-choo start to go. Watch that engine when it starts to blow. Now we're in Baltimore, knocking on Dixie's door. Now what's that bill, Louisville? I've been there before. Fields of cotton tell me where I am. Hear that conductor yell at Alabama. Mammy, Mammy, get your kisses ready for your honey lamb. I'm Alabama bound. There'll be no heebie-jeebies hanging around. Just gave the meanest ticket man on earth all I'm worth, so I can lay my tootsies in an upper berth. Just hear that choo-choo sound. That means it's super gonna cover ground, and then I'll holler so the world will know. Here I go, I'm heebie-jeebies hanging round. Just gave the meanest ticket man on earth onward, so I could lay my tootsies in that upper berth. Just hear that choo-choo sound. That means that soon we're gonna cover ground, and then I'll holler so the world will know. Here I go, I'm Alabama bound. Alabama bound.
I was looking for that train whistle that John Adams sent. I have it. I mean, I have it. It's just somewhere. Oh, yeah. What's going on? Oh my gosh, we're like done. It's almost done. We're out of time.
Well, thank you very much for listening, you guys. You got a final song?
Sure, I guess so. 24 hours a day. Paid meant for play. Paid meant for sleep and the rest for work. I've been just 24, knocking on nature's door, laughing and singing and the rest for more. I'm always high, high, high up in the hills, watching the clouds roll by. I'm always high, high, high up in the hills, taking hands with the sky. Come on and be like me, happy and gay. You're bound to meet the sun half the way, and I'll be high, high, high up in the hills, watching the clouds roll by. How in the world could anyone miss loving where daisies dwell? Worry the sake of stealing a kiss, daisies will never tell. Violets, roses, neighbors like that, filling your heart with bliss. Wouldn't you live your dingy old flat to live a life like this? I'm always high, high, high up in the hills, love that.
Thanks for listening tonight, you guys. We love you lots.
We love you. Thank you.
As we always say, we very much are grateful for your tuning in. So please continue to tune in and tell your friends. And if any of you do tip us, we really very much appreciate your tips. The tips are very helpful to us. So thank you for that. Hopefully this is an even exchange because we're hoping, what we're really hoping is when the Martians land, they're going to really tip us a lot for space music on the shuttles going between here and outer space.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Am I
that
the
makes
only one
sense.
thinking this? Am I the only one who's come to this conclusion?
I'll support you on that.
Well, maybe I am the only one. Some of you may say that's crazy, right?
No.
But we need Martian money.
Bye.
Bye.